Hello friends, today we will learn about polygons. So when I talk about polygons, what is a polygon? So polygon, it is two words. One is poly and other is gon. Poly means many. Poly means many and gon means sides. So the figures with many sides, they are known as polygons. Okay, so for any figure to be a polygon, okay, let me draw some figures over here. So this is a figure, this is a figure, this is a figure. Okay, now let us, okay, this is a figure. So now the thing is, I need to know which is a polygon. Okay, now to be a polygon, first it should be a closed figure. It should be a closed figure. So which one? This cannot be a polygon because it is not a closed figure, right? So all the rest are closed figure. Next, it should be made of line segments. So it should be made of line segments. So again, see, circle, it's not made up of line segments. It is not a polygon. Next, I will say it should not intersect. Any two sides should not intersect. Okay, so this also is not a polygon. Only polygon is this one. Okay, so you understand? So what is a polygon? I've told you what I will come to different types of polygons. So based on the number of sides, we give different names to polygons. You know, initially when we said about one particular point, we called it as a point. When two points were connected, we called it as line segment. And if it was extending on one side, we called it a ray. Okay? If it was extending on both the sides, we called it a line. Then when we try to connect 3 points which is not closed, we called it as angle. And if we are closing the figure, we called it as triangle, right? So depending on the number of sides, so these are not a polygon, this is 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 not a polygon. It's not closed. This is triangle is a polygon. So now when I say if a polygon has 3 sides, then it is known as triangle. Okay, if it has 4 sides, it is known as a quadrilateral. It is known as a quadrilateral. Okay, next, if it has 5 sides, it is known as a pentagon. If it has 5 sides, it's known as pentagon. If it has 6 sides, it's known as hexagon. Hexa means 6. Penta means 5. Similarly, if it has 7 sides, it's known as heptagon. Hepta is 7. Okay. 8 sides, it is octagon. Fine. 9, nonagon. 10, decagon. Right? So accordingly it will go. If I say triangle, it looks like this. Quadrilateral, any figure with 4 sides is a quadrilateral. Pentagon, it will have 5 sides. Hexagon, it will have 6 sides. Heptagon, it will have 7 sides. octagon, it will have 8 sides. Similarly, this will have 9 sides, and then 10 is decagon. Okay. Now coming to, I will talk about first 3-sided one. 3-sided, I called it as a triangle. I called it as a triangle. So there are different types of triangle we have come across. Now based on the sides I will talk. If all the sides of a triangle are different, I will call it a scalene triangle. I will call it as a scalene triangle. Here I have all sides different. Right? If I have the length of 2 sides equal, length of 2 sides are equal, I will call it as isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Iso means same. And if I have all the 3 sides same, all the 3 sides same, it is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. This is based on sides. This is based on sides. Now if I talk about based on angles. Based on angles. So if I have based on angles, if all the angles of a triangle is less than 90 degree, then I say it as an acute angled triangle. Acute angled triangle. So, all angles is less than 90 degree. So, this is less than 90 degree. Okay. If one of the angle is 90 degree, if one of the angle is 90 degree, I call it as a right angled triangle or right triangle. Okay? And if one of the angles is obtuse, means more than 90 degree. This is more than 90 degree. This is 90 degree. Okay. So, then I call it as obtuse angled triangle. Okay. So, I said you based on sides we had scalene. Then based on, okay, I'll say you in this way. Based on sides, I will write it once more. We had 3. One is scalene. We had isosceles, where 2 sides is same, and where 3 sides is same, it is equilateral triangle. And based on angles, what did we say? Based on angles, also we have 3. One is acute angled triangle, right angled triangle, and obtuse angled triangle. Here all are less than 90 degree. Here one is equal to 90 degree, and here one is greater than 90 degree. Now only one angle can be 90 degree, because sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. We should remember this. Okay. Now the next part is we will come into quadrilateral. The different kinds of quadrilateral we have. Okay. So when I talk about quadrilateral, first I will say you quadrilateral is a polygon. It is a polygon with 4 sides. Polygon with 4 sides. So I can have any 4 sides. This is a quadrilateral. Now say I am taking the first point. Say 2 sides parallel to each other. Two sides parallel to each other. So this both sides are parallel to each other, and I have this both sides parallel to each other. Okay. So this is parallel to each other. So when two sides are parallel, I call it as a parallelogram. So parallelogram is something like this. Find parallelogram. Right? Second, say in a parallelogram, if I say all sides are equal, parallelogram with equal sides. Okay, with equal sides. So all the sides are equal. Okay, so what do I call this as? I called it as rhombus. I call it as a rhombus. Next, 3. Now I say parallelogram with all angles equal to 90 degrees. That is right angle. So how? Both are equal. Okay. They are 90 degree. This becomes a rectangle. This becomes a rectangle. And rhombus with angles 90 degree will become a square. Will become a square. So now you understood? So a quadrilateral, if I have all the sides as parallel, I call it as a parallelogram. Next, parallelogram, if the sides are same, it becomes a rhombus. Parallelogram, if the sides becomes 90 degree to each other, it becomes a rectangle. Rhombus becomes a square if the sides are equal. So thus it is interconnected. All the 4 quadrilaterals are interconnected. Okay. So now I can say I can always shift from one to another. So I am having parallelogram. Okay. I am having rectangle, rhombus and square. Okay. So parallelogram, for it to become a rectangle, angles will be 90 degree. Parallelogram, for it to become a rhombus, it will be equal sides. Parallelogram, for it to be a square, it will be equal sides plus angles 90 degree. Okay. Next, rectangle to become a rhombus, it will be a rhombus to become a rectangle, you can say. So it's everything is interconnected. You just need to first, whenever a question comes like this, you need to first draw the two figures. So if I have to change a parallelogram into a square, I will draw this both. Then I will say these both are parallel. It is there. Now what is happening in this both? Sides are equal. And also I have angles equal to 90 degree. So it goes in this form. Okay. So this is to do with parallelograms. Post this, we will be solving the exercises in NCERT. Thank you.